we're trying this again.
We're back.
We
It's going to take a few seconds for everyone to get through yet another ad.
Here's another ad, but
Sorry,
for those watching us on
guys.
the replay, we are ready to go.
Yep.
Let's take a look and see here.
Bump, 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 bump. All right.
We restarted a couple things, including the entire computer, and we want to see if we can get some more consistent broadcasting upload bandwidth. Our bandwidth was kind of varying a little bit, and it seems a little bit more consistent now, and so hopefully this has resolved the issue.
Yeah, the upload bandwidth, when it varies like that, can cause some pretty major problems for any client that's trying to connect to it. And so, hopefully, with any luck, it's going to be a little bit better.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So we've got that mummy to try again, right?
Yeah, we restarted the level as well. So sorry. It's just been a little bit of a disaster tonight. You guys are awesome for sticking around.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Looks like the chat's been talking about Twitch streaming channels and the different like follower bases and some of the stuff that's changed over the years. I didn't know that Twitch was like fully live to begin with. It sounds like that was the case. There were no delays with the chat.
Oh, that's good.
That was probably when they had a lot less demand for like server time and bandwidth.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't have the capacity or the amount of streamers that they had before.
Yep.
Personally, I always wanted a banjo necklace, but still awesome. Yeah, so we are going to be giving this guy away. It's a little jiggy.
Tweed got crafty last night.
Handcrafted. So it's made out of clay. We were able to craft it, and
He fired it, so it's durable.
yeah. No buffer yet. Okay, I think we
Good.
resolved the issue. That's good.
Hopefully it's going to be a little more consistent here. We're actually back up to a little bit higher settings too, back to more what we normally use. So hopefully it's going to cooperate. We did the last thing that we had left and just rebooted the computer. So
It looks like our upload. Oh,
seems to be pretty consistent. Uh-oh. Well, we got it anyway somehow.
that's really weird.
How did that happen?
I guess that event triggered, even though
Even though we missed the target
we
a little
missed the
bit.
target. It's on a timer. 6.
It's on a timer just to stress you out. That's not the one, is it?
This is it.
Oh, that was it.
That was it.
You're right.
Barely missed it.
Well, let's see if we can try again. Xanonic says I'm 100% buffer. Uh-oh, that's not good. Nothing but buffering.
Shoot.
Needless Exposition says that everything's looking good.
Good. I think we may have resolved it.
I hope so. I really hope so.
So we're excited to hopefully cross that 100 follower threshold. We've been streaming for about a month and a half, and it's been kind of a goal of ours.
Yeah,
So that's why
some slow but sure progress, I guess.
it's slow. I don't know. We've been doing okay, I think. But I think anytime we pick up a new game, we get a fresh set of people. We had a certain set of people that were watching us through Mother 3, and some of them came back.
Some of them are here tonight.
Yeah, so I think Tristan was watching us back then.
Needless Exposition was there with us as well, and Traden's here. I'm trying to remember. Looking at the list here. Who else was part of the crowd back then?
Yeah, I think that's
It's been a couple of weeks.
Speaking of which, while I was going through all my clay stuff, I found this old Lucas model that I was working on. So like several years ago.
He's even got like little like hair, like
Yeah, it's like
little grooves in his hair and
I
things.
don't know
It's
if you
cool.
can see that well, but it was something that I was working a little while ago. Maybe we'll get craftier and do some more Banjo Kazooie stuff.
Tristan says, "Don't mind me, I'm just OG."
Awesome.
We're back off of VLC and it seems to be working better. I'm glad.
Good.
I think it was it you, Xanonic, that was still having some trouble? I hope that reloading the stream has resolved that for you. We want to make sure that it's as viewable as possible. That buffering is just never fun. All right, they're in the same places.
Are they?
Yep. So Mumbo's there. That's the bottom of the beak. Bottom of the beak.
Right here.
Yep.
We'll do Mumbo here. What were some of the other matches?
And then we had those two were side by side.
Okay.
And that egg was down in the
Was
bottom
down
right
here
corner.
Or in here?
I think it was bottom right corner.
Good memory.
And
We
then
had
the
a
bear's
Banjo.
the eyes for Kazooie.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry. I would lose to a 7-year-old playing this
and
game.
then that's the tip of the beak there, straight out to the right. And I think that was his eyes. Was it his eyes? Nope. So they're directly across from each other. I'm glad. Xenonic says the stream is working for him as well now. Perfect.
Awesome.
Very good, very good, very good.
That was probably the roughest start we've ever had to
Yeah.
a broadcast. That's all right.
We were having some sync issues at first, and then our mic wasn't cooperating with the video sync. We were noticing like a really major delay on it, and so we started that again. We had a few little starts there, but it seems like everything's working finally.
Oh, Stopak said that we'll never lose him, even if he hates the game that we're playing.
Nice. Even if you hate the game, huh?
I mean, I hate this game, and I've only seen you guys play this game. So, oh, there you are. You hate this game, huh? Well, we'll be playing some other games soon.
Traden still thinks there needs to be a Mr. Saturn emote.
That would be awesome. Is
That
there
would
not
be
one
cool.
yet?
Somebody's got to have one, right? Someone out there.
Somebody. Oh my goodness. Is there a timer on that too?
Sunrose says that it's working well on VLC. I'm glad to hear that.
Good. I'm glad you guys are back.
The bitrate seems to be holding strong at a fairly high bitrate, so
Great.
hopefully it'll keep working for you.
Yeah, I think we got it solved.
Where's the hate, Stopak? From Tinius. Sharp Azula, how you doing tonight?
Good to have you here.
Thanks for stopping by the chat.
What it is, so Needless Exposition plays a bunch of games with her fans as well. She says that she's playing Nimbus Town.
Nimbus Town, huh?
I'm not sure if I've heard of that one yet.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either. Nimbus Town. Is it a Harry Potter game like the Nimbus 2000?
Oh, come on. I
Oh,
doubt
come
it.
on. We're doing well, Sharp Azula. We just kind of finally got things working. We started our stream.
We had a really rough start.
We started our stream at like 9:05 or something like that, and had a couple of weird technical things going on, but it seems to be up and running, and we're glad that we can kind of get into the meat of tonight's level.
You know, there are lots of aspects
Pardon
of
me,
this
I'm
of
sneezing.
this level that remind me of other games too. Like this reminds me of definitely reminds me of the sand level on Mario 64.
Yeah, I could
where
see
there's
that
the
for sure.
pyramid and like the sand that's moving, and it reminds me a lot of Link to the Past, where you're getting the third dungeon in the Dark World, where there's a couple like zombie enemies and the enemies that are like, we already got this one.
Yeah, we've got that, I think.
Jinjo, someone heard him calling.
Super Mario RPG.
Hey,
Soundmeister.
Thanks for the
Soundmeister
follow.
just found a Jiggy.
Have a Jiggy.
Thanks for the follow.
We're
It's a
glad you're
place
here with
full.
us.
Nimbus Town is a place full of little cloud people in Super Mario RPG,
Oh,
I guess.
Right on. That's a game we haven't played yet either. And
We were
it's-
watching it a little bit the other night on Twitch. Looks really cool. We got our hands on Super Mario Maker the other night
Oh my
and
gosh,
had a
that
good time.
game is so fun.
It really was. It was awesome.
I'm like obsessed. We went over to Shasta's house, and
Oof.
wow, and So during or after our last stream on, was it Sunday night or which night was it?
Saturday night,
Saturday
right?
night, yeah.
Saturday was last time we streamed.
So,
Yeah, we went and played for several hours, like into the wee hours of the morning. So,
I think we finally got home around 3 a.m.
yeah, it was a good long play.
Mario Maker's super fun.
It was awesome. Traden's asking how we imagine everyone to look. I imagine you all like the emotes that you use most often.
Yeah? I don't know.
I don't know either, really. Honestly, that's just more of a
Trayden, I think
something
we've seen
said in
you.
jest than anything. We have seen Traden. Traden was on Skype with somebody else that was in the chat the other night, and we ended up getting to see what Traden looks like. I don't know. That's kind of one of the weird things about like getting to know people on the internet. Sometimes
we're
you
gonna
just
get the
know them by their
shoes.
username.
Awesome.
Finally.
But we know what a couple people look like too because of their streams, and so we know what Needless Exposition looks like. She's got like this bright pink hair. She looks like I'm a gypsy.
I'm gonna steal this.
Okay.
Steal. I was just trying to go up to this comment that I could only see the very end of. Sharp Azula says those eggs look like the eggs in Diddy Kong Racing 64.
They're probably the
They're
same
probably
exact
the exact
asset.
same one. Like a lot of the ideas I think for some of the games that came out after Diddy Kong came from Diddy Kong, at least
Wait.
for characters and things that were in development.
Yeah, they're developed by the same exact people. So I imagine they'd reuse a lot of their assets in their games.
I could imagine the same. Makes sense. Julius Max says, "Wish I could follow 6 more times."
We're almost there.
We're getting close, I guess. I hate that they fall down there and then the camera doesn't change. That's the worst.
Yeah, the camera's a little rough. I can't get those unless I've got those shoes. Were the shoes around here too?
I don't know. Sunrose says, "I like the auto move stages, the ones that just kind of propel you along in Super Mario Maker."
Oh yeah,
Those were
there's-
cool. There were some really interesting like contraptions that people had come up with to move the game.
It's something that I've wanted for a long time. Like it's just the perfect Mario game. I've played a lot of ROM hacks throughout the years of different Mario games. Oops, that's not what I wanted. But this is just like that, but official. It's so great. If any of you,
Oh, did you see that?
yeah.
Too slow. Near. Needless Exposition says, "I have it curled. I look more like a Magypsy than ever."
Oh, cool.
For those of you that don't know what a Magypsy is, you'll have to play Mother 3 sometime. There's a pretty awesome fan translation that is available. And the Magypsies happen to play a pretty significant role in that game. They've got a lot of flair for sure. They're not man or woman. They normally have like some stubble going on and some bright pink hair and some like diva clothes with shoes and necklaces, and they're just really interesting characters.
Yeah,
They're pretty
really
funny.
Bizarre, really unique.
They talk and flirt the whole time. They're really kind of funny. Xanonix is thinking of streaming something sometime soon.
You totally should.
You ought to. It's a lot of fun. We enjoy it.
It's much more fun than playing alone, for sure.
It totally is.
But we'd watch you.
Sunrose says, "You guys can see what I look like on my Twitter."
Oh, cool.
We'll have to look your account up when we're done tonight.
I saw what you looked like
Yeah,
when
that's
we were
right.
watching you stream.
We've watched you stream before
Yeah.
when you were streaming with your niece. Tristan used to stream some things, mostly Melee net play.
That'd be fun.
That sounds really fun. Very nice, very nice. Traden says, "If someone hasn't done it already, when I get Super Mario Maker, I want to remake Super Mario Forever."
Gilgamesh 142, welcome.
Gilgamesh.
Good to have you here. Banana Dongle, welcome back. We stopped by your stream the other night.
Yeah, we were there with you for a while yesterday afternoon.
Banana Dongle's stream is like super relaxing.
He's got like the most soothing radio voice.
Yeah. Man, I wish I had your voice.
It's a great place to be.
You should check out his stream too.
Yeah, you definitely should.
Okay, we're right here where we were having some issues last time. So let's try this again.
Needless exposition says I've had to do some very interesting voices for the Magypsies.
In
Yep.
Needless's stream, she has all the characters voiced, and it's just a really unique element.
It's way cool. Really, really, really neat.
I love this guy's voice.
Mordigan. Gilgamesh, a sexy voice. Kaizo Mario remakes for days, according to Tristan.
Is there anything else this guy has to offer?
I don't know. Maybe he could give us his cool hat.
Is that looks almost like a Jinjo?
A
that he has
Jinjo
next
hat?
to him. No, that
Oh,
little pink
laying
thing
on
next to
the
him.
ground. It does. You're totally right. It's his little pet Jinjo. Zaynonic says I don't have any software. It would just be a stream, but I was thinking of doing a 100% run on something
You totally should.
like Assassin's Creed 4. That would be cool.
There's lots of software out there to stream with.
A lot of it's like open source and free too. So
Yeah, we're streaming with OBS multi-platform, which
on the Mac.
works on lots of different computers, and we're
Yeah.
streaming on the Macintosh.
It's definitely not the most powerful software you can find for streaming out there, but it does a really good job. We like it quite a lot.
Yeah.
It has its quirks, but all software does. So
It's definitely open source.
you need to do some software in order to stream, regardless of whether or not you're using a console or PC. That's true. I guess you would have to have something running, but you don't necessarily have to invest money. There are ways to use open source software to stream for free. Tristan says that voice is only slightly racist. Speaking of the little snake dancer guy in there,
No kidding.
I said earlier he sounds like the Microsoft phone support or something. Most of those are in India.
Yeah, that or Comcast.
That are Comcast. Comcast contracts a lot of people outside of the country too.
So did we learn the new level before we quit or after we quit? Do we have to relearn that new level? I think we... Dude, it's hard to remember. I think we just barely learned it, so I think we're good. But we've got to get those shoes for a couple of these jiggies, I think.
Yeah, well, there's stuff even outside of this level that we needed the shoes for a couple of times.
Yeah, like our in the snow level, but there, I feel like a couple of these things, like this guy right here that we're on, is a race to the top. I think the only way we're gonna get there is if we have those shoes.
Nanadongo says, "You guys are sweet. You both have nice voices too." I hope that our voices aren't too grating to listen to. Every time that I hear like recordings of my voice, I just cringe.
I feel like anytime anybody hears a recording of their own voice, they cringe too.
That's probably true, but I feel like mine's especially annoying. I don't know.
No, you've got a good voice.
I used to a long time ago, like 7 years ago, I used to do radio, and I had a radio show a couple of times a week. And one of the things that they have you do, just kind of as like an ongoing living resume, is you do something called air checks. And basically what it is they record your whole radio show
Oh no.
just every time that you're on the air, and then you have to splice together certain pieces of like content or types of broadcasting that you're doing. So like a news segment, or like talking about like entertainment, or doing an interview or things like that. And based upon whatever job it is that you're interviewing or whatever type of review you're being asked to do, you put together this air check, and you're not allowed to have edits. So it has to be just like a straight chunk of like 5 minutes of an interview, or like 90 seconds of some news story or whatever, and you spend hours and hours and hours digging through all of your different clips that you've got, trying to figure out what you're going to use.
That'd be crazy.
I remember just sitting there like cringing, having to hear myself the first time that I had to do an air check. It was horrible.
No, everybody hates their own voices.
I guess
Somebody
it's
asked
true.
us, who was it? If we would, Traden asked if we would sing for them.
Some songs I sing along quite often. Haven't you heard me?
Smith actually has a really good voice.
No, I don't.
He had cancer.
I used
a couple years
to.
ago.
I used to do a lot of singing. I did. I had cancer a few years ago, and it affected my vocal cords, so I am not as able to sing as I used to be. But
It's too bad.
I came away from it pretty lucky. Most people, it was thyroid cancer, and they have to when they detach the thyroid, they have to quite often bother your vocal cords, and a lot of people come away with a fairly raspy voice, and so the doctor said that I was pretty lucky to not have too much of that going on.
Yeah, really. Oh, I didn't mean to stop the flying.
Tristan says, I learned you can actually use chroma keys on PS4 as well.
Oh, cool.
To be able to stream from the, for like green screen and background removal.
It's cool. So Xbox One and PlayStation 4 have Twitch streaming built in, which is awesome.
Yeah. Judeus Max says, Trump doesn't cringe.
That's nice.
Trump should cringe, but Trump doesn't cringe. OBS is open broadcast software. I think I actually downloaded that once. It is. Does it stand for the Open Broadcast Suite?
I think it's software. I'm not
Software,
sure.
something like that.
Yeah, but it works well.
It's pretty good. It's a little challenging right at first to get used to. It's not the most intuitive, but nothing out there will be. But once you've got it set up, you can accomplish most of what you need to do that way. There are definitely some like fancy paid options to get your software going, but OBS right now is what's working for us, so. Sunrose 12 says, my voice is only good for singing or sounding like Princess Peach.
Oh, that's a good
Well, that's
talent.
a talent in and of itself.
That's awesome.
Tristan says, most people hate their own voice, but I quite like mine.
Oh, that's good. You
That's
should do
good.
some singing. I don't know.
You can send a link or something, put some singing on YouTube for us. I don't know if you're referring to singing or just talking, but. Shasta says, go through the ancient hole.
The ancient one?
I guess.
Shasta, welcome back. We're glad you're here. Dance, monkey, dance.
Shasta. Gilgamesh says, my voice is hot. H-A-W-T, hot.
Oh, there you go. Oh no. That was...
Well, thank
Not
you.
very
A very
nice.
kind compliment. Tinius asks, has anybody seen that Gay Voice movie? I haven't. I have no idea what it is. Is it a movie or like a YouTube video? A documentary? Shasta says your singing voice sounds like broken glass.
Whose does?
Yours.
Mine does?
Are you talking about the Walking on Broken Glass song? Because that's a compliment too, Shasta. I don't think your voice sounds like broken glass.
I used to be in a choir growing up.
You have a nice voice. Shasta's just being mean.
It's because Shasta knows me in real life, and so he can say things like that.
He gets to be mean. He's known you for 15 or so years now, so he's earned the right.
Yeah. There it is. That's the other one is. Okay, I know there's a flying platform somewhere over here.
Trading your right, Raspy is good for rock. It's in demand there. Definitely glad you're feeling better. I was pretty lucky. I didn't go through what most of people go through with the different cancer that they unfortunately experience.
Yeah.
Mine was pretty easy as far as cancer goes. Shasta, trade-in, Shasta, Tristan, Donkey.
Only joking, mortal. We can only give you this. The jiggy?
Alright, we'll take it. That's what we're after anyway.
We'll take any jiggy we can get.
Sunrose is just glad we don't use a desktop mic.
Oh, thank you.
We did try to spare you that. We're using a blue microphone, the Black Yeti, or the Yeti Blackout.
The Blue Yeti Blackout.
The Blue Yeti Blackout, that's a mouthful.
Justice says that Super Mario Maker is one of the best games ever. We were just talking about how we
Yeah,
came
we
over to
were.
your house.
We
and
had a real
played
good
it
time
after
with
our last
that.
stream.
It's been fun.
A lot of fun.
We're gonna have to come and invade your living room again soon.
Mm-hmm.
He says one of the best games ever. Ever!
Up here. Am I not allowed up here? I guess not. We need to go into another one of these pyramids. Did we go on top of this one before?
I think that this is one that we went in first, isn't it, with the long tunnel? I don't know.
I don't remember since we had to restart the level.
Janet, Dr. Scott, Rocky. Is that a Rocky reference? People using Skype with their grandmas. Grandmas? You need mics that have no hassle and don't really care. That's the truth.
Yeah, we did this guy already.
That is the truth.
Super Mario Maker confuses me from a business standpoint. They can like never make a 2D platformer again after this.
It'll just be instantly recreatable.
Hey Sunrose, thanks for joining us. We hope you come back next time.
Yeah, thanks for being here. It was good
Have fun
to have
with
you.
your friends.
Gonna play a board game online. Shasta thinks we should stream Super Mario Maker.
That would be fun.
That'd be kind of fun.
We need to get
Another Wii U.
we need to get a Wii U first of all, another one, and we also need to not get eaten by that thing. But we have to get what's called a capture card in order to stream things
That's true.
that aren't directly on our computer. So
We're looking into it.
we're
We
looking
might
into
be able
getting
to.
an Elgato because it's something that will work with our computer as well.
We've heard some horror stories though, so we may have to
Yeah, Stopak says no way.
rethink that. Stopak says no way, no way, Jose. No way, no how. Traden thinks that we should stream Superman 64. Would be the only ones on Twitch.
There might be some other people, but it's the worst game in existence.
Available at your local Goodwill.
Holy cow, what a terrible game.
Permanently available at your local Goodwill.
Yeah.
There's ain't nobody buying that.
Oh, what an awful thing. Okay, where are we headed now?
Down the moving sand.
Can we get inside of this Anubis
That one?
or this dog?
The
whatever it
Sphinx?
is?
Anubis.
So
I think so. I think that's the point. There's a little door there at the front. Unless we have to... Is that something to headbutt? I don't know.
hey, Dino Drops, thanks for
Womp
following
womp.
us.
Have a jiggy.
Have a jiggy.
Dino drops. You can have a jiggy. Needless says, what a time for my computer to restart.
Oh, great.
Sorry.
Wonder how we get in there. Maybe if we... Let's try this.
Shasta says, yes and no to never being able to make another Mario. I think they did kind of give their player base the keys to the kingdom. But I think Nintendo will always have a better idea of how to make a Mario level than the best amateur designers out there. Probably true. Nintendo has a way with stories too. I feel like even with a side-scrolling game or whatever it is that you're playing, they have a way to build in a story, which is cool. That's one of the draws for me anyway.
Oh, okay. This is how we're going to do this.
Tristan says, I bought 10 copies of Superman 64 for a friend of mine who collects N64 games. I spent less than $10.
That's hilarious.
People are paying you to take them off their hands. Shoot eggs into the nose of the Sphinx
Yeah,
to
that's
get
what
in.
Xanonix was saying a minute ago.
Sorry, I missed that.
So let's come over here and see if we can shoot.
Dino Drops a Jiggy is what they call the puzzle pieces that we're collecting in this game. And so that's what we refer to when we talk about a Jiggy. Like a jigsaw puzzle, I guess, is where that comes from. A puzzle piece.
Yeah, this is the Jiggy.
We have a Jiggy here.
In fact, it's the one that we're giving away as soon as we get 1,000 followers.
It's a
Or
little-
100 followers. I keep saying that.
100,000.
A million
A
followers.
million
As
followers.
soon as we get a million followers, we're going to give away this little crappy keychain that we made ourselves.
Tweed got his artistic talent on last night and a pack of art clay and then fired it for you. So one of you tonight will, if we get to 100 followers, we'll be getting a little Jiggy for your backpack. Xenonic says, I bought 4 copies of Brink, the first-person shooter free-running multiplayer game for $3. Dino Drop says, what? I want it. Julius Max has some huge number that I can't even compute. 1 quadrillion bajillion followers.
One new thing that we are doing tonight is we are trying to use the Nightbot. So Nightbot is a mod that's I'm sure you guys all know what it is, but it's going to allow us to do
What
our
is
giveaway
what is it
tonight.
doing to the chat right now?
It might be
It's doing something on its own.
yeah, it might be moderating.
No disease embling required. Is it just like an auto moderating thing?
Yeah.
That's strange.
Hey, that tickles. A lot of streamers use moderators because sometimes their chat gets just a ton of people in it, and they try to they all provide a couple features that help out streams a lot.
Judeus Max and Mac and Traden are both showing up there. Yeah, we're seeing that on our screen too. That's probably just the weird bot that's present here tonight for that randomization. We can turn it off, I think, can't we? We'll see what we have to do with
disable it.
I don't know why it decided to suddenly have a mind of its own, but there it is.
Gilgamesh says he hates Nightbot. And we can change some of the settings with it as well, but we wanted to use it for
we won't be using
stream.
it very often. I think that it's just going to be kind of for this.
Or we will be using another bot, I'm sure, in the future as soon as we get it figured out. Neela says that she uses mods. Nightbot is good for large streams, but it prevents things from getting unruly.
Yeah. It's become self-aware. It literally did. Like, I haven't seen it do anything all night, and suddenly it was like, here I am, blocking things.
We are turning it off for now. So
yeah.
Hopefully that...
Adios, Nightbot. Night viewers as mods, lol. Nightbot equals Skynet. John Connor's going to be so upset.
We're watching that show right now. We're watching...
We are. The Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Mm-hmm.
If any of you saw that short-lived Fox series, there's another one that fell victim to the Fox cancellations.
Ugh.
They're just the worst with that. Well, really, it fell victim to the fact that a Terminator movie needed to come out and it was going to interfere with the storyline for the movie. So
is that ultimately what happened?
Yeah, the Terminator Salvation, I think, came out, and the way that the story was headed with Sarah Connor Chronicles, I think, got in the way. And so they had to do just this kind of like ultimatum for it. It was stupid.
Especially for smaller streams, you might want to consider actually getting actual people as mods. Yeah, we should.
Well, we've been thinking about that. We talked about it a couple of streams ago. We haven't really had much need for mods yet.
Yeah, the only reason that we put it on for tonight was because we were...
It's just going to handle some randomization for us. Mm-hmm. Hopefully handle some randomization for us. I like that the Nightbot has parted now.
Yeah,
we just gotta notice that it parted.
Thank goodness.
The Nightbot has been connected to KNIGHT, like Knight in Shining Armor. Firefly. Tristan brings up Firefly. There's another Fox cancellation.
Don't bring up the painful memories.
So with the Sarah Connor Chronicles, it was back in, I want to say 2007 when that writer's strike happened. I don't know if you guys recall that, but right kind of mid-season after all of the shows had gone for 7 or so episodes, the writers all decided to strike. And so there were a good 2 or 3 months of programming that got affected by that, and Sarah Connor Chronicles was still in production, and they ended up falling victim. And so they did eventually come back and finish out the season, and then they opened up and did a second season, and it was really good, and I loved it, and then it was over.
This is great. Look, I've got these shoes on finally.
Dino Drop says, Jiggy. Jiggy Jiggy.
Well, we only get them for a short amount of time.
Yeah, there's a timer on them.
Shoot. Gilgamesh says that he can type in all caps, so yeah, be our guest.
Does that mean I can type in all caps without fear of getting my message removed? Stop yelling.
Let's see.
Firefly did get an awesome movie. The Terminator movie that came out after Sarah Connor Chronicles had nothing to do really with the storyline that was going on in Sarah Connor Chronicles, but it was pretty good too. I liked Salvation. Genesis was a little cheesy, I thought. I don't know if any of you guys ended up seeing the latest one that came out in July, I want to say. They needed to leave the technology out of it. Anytime that one of these shows starts talking about computers or hacking or anything like that, they just make themselves look foolish.
Yeah, it always gets really bad.
without like any spoilers, in this one, like a central plot point was the advent of some stupid operating system that was going to control the world with like cheesy branding and all. It was just dumb.
Like a leaf on the wind, I know.
It was a good movie, but it was a dumb plot. Like that particular part of it, they could have replaced it with any number of things.
It was the first Terminator movie I saw. And
Yeah, I guess it was, huh?
I don't know, I guess the other ones are better.
The other ones are pretty bad too, but the story's great. Yeah, those old ones from like Terminator, like T1 and T2, they're just old. They're aged movies. They're all right. They've got Arnold in them. You know how that goes.
What is Traden saying?
They pass me that again.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Do.
Oh, I'm not vulnerable to the sand.
Gilgamesh said use shoes to get in the tempo.
Yeah, I was reading that. That's why I was going
You
back
got
for
that.
the shoes.
You were headed that way. No yelling or else the Nightbot will strike again. What face?
We need to be reading towards the bottom of the chat so we're not 2 or 5 minutes behind.
Venodrop says he looks cute when he is carried around like that. Little bird carrying a whole bear.
Are there shoes back here too? Because this temple is pretty far away to be able to get this, I swear.
Traden's pointing out that the allocation of lives and things in the latest Super Mario Maker, the one that just came out this last week, kind of throws it off as at least what I'm reading into it is that it's like a different game than one that would be really kind of hard and super competitive.
The levels are typically a lot smaller too, and so it's just.
I think it's designed more just for the sheer fun of it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I drew from the little bit of playtime that we've had.
I could get the boots and come down here. I need the speed shoes to come over here. There's got to be some shoes over here somewhere because there's shoes at the very beginning of the level, but I can't make it all the way over here. I don't know. They've got to be somewhere close.
Tristan's asking if there's no way to make a world of levels in Mario Maker. As far as I know, you can't make a world. You can make a fairly extensive level, though, that kind of feels like a world. The little bit of play that we did was we did some online stuff, and we were playing through just a variety of different people's levels that they had already created.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'd kind of go from one to the next. You started with like 100 lives or something, and you just kind of go through the levels as they were served to you. So
some levels were like impossible though.
Some of them were really, really crazy. I couldn't believe that people had created them that fast, because it was like the very night that game came out.
I think it's been out for a couple nights, or for a little bit.
Really? It had been out for a few days? Or?
Yeah, since the 11th.
Oh, that's true. Well, the 11th was Friday. That was the night before.
Yeah, but, I mean...
I don't know.
Here we are playing Banjo Kazooie for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, it just seems like it would take a lot of work.
There's no way we can get over to their temple in the short time we have these shoes. We've got to start that and then go all the way through the temple, unless they've got like
Gilgamesh says I tried expert mode, the expert mode 100 lives thing. I guess that's where you compete. Is it the 16 courses? Is that what you're referencing there? You have to complete all 16 and 100 lives? Zaynonic says, behind the pyramid on the right is a small dune with the shoes on top.
the pyramid on the right.
On the right.
On the right. Find this.
Behind the pyramid on the right. Bum, 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 bum.
Here they are.
There they are.
Hallelujah, thank you.
Thanks for the hint.
This is so much better. Except for I've got to start that.
Ah! Grabba's got a jiggy. Haha.
Sweet.
Nice work. I've had that 1,000 years. Well done, mortal. He's just been playing grab the jiggy with all the mortals that come by. Traden wants to be a game designer.
Ooh, you should do it.
That's a lofty, amazing ambition. I love it.
I think he was telling us that before. You should totally do it.
You should. There's a really good video game design school here in Salt Lake City where we live. I have a friend of mine that went through the program. At the time that he was in it, one of like their capstone things that they had to do at the end of their program was actually release a game. And so they were able to do that. There was like an Xbox store that allowed like independent developers to post and release games, and I believe that's what he ended up having to do. But it seems like that's a pretty big deal. We went to, in our Comic-Con this last year, we went to a panel with one of Tweed's friends from high school.
Yeah, Dino Drops were from Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Are you from here too?
We are from Salt Lake. And anyway, it was all about like game making in Utah. There's a lot of companies that have, they're like little startups that have done fairly well with mobile games, but there's also like studios like Disney and things that recruit directly from some of these schools. And so the one that's at the University of Utah is a really good program. You ought to look into it, Traden.
I found
Judeus
out.
Max says he's in Laramie, Wyoming.
Oh, cool.
That's down in the, I want to say the like southeast corner of Wyoming. Is that right?
Did we miss this thing? Must have missed it.
I guess so. Yeah, it must have closed already.
Yeah, I need to do that a little faster. Maybe I need to get the shoes and then try that again.
Xenonox wants to write stories for games.
That'd be cool.
I'm listening to a book right now by Ed Catmull. I think I've talked about this before on our stream. It's called Creativity Inc. He's one of the founding fathers of Pixar. And the chapter that I'm in right now is all about the story making process, and I've found it like super interesting. It really fascinates me quite a lot too.
There we go.
Stefek says, "Mwahahaha! I got my collector's edition.
Oh, cool! Right
I'm
on.
not a size queen, but I love it when my games come in big official boxes."
Very cool. Good job.
Well done. I guess that meant being there for the midnight release in Chicago.
Just missed it.
Is it midnight in Chicago already? I thought that it was only 11 in Chicago right now. Was it an early release? Tristan says, games desperately need writers with talent. Very few games are well written. I think that some of them have come a long way.
Come on.
We've brought up The Last of Us a few too many times, but The Last of Us had beautiful writing. That game had such a compelling story that, like, the game was awesome too, just for being a video game, but the story was so good.
This is making me crazy, guys.
Judea says that Laramie is in the mid-south of Wyoming. I was wrong. I thought it was in the southeast corner.
You want to scroll down to the bottom?
Yep, we're pretty much there. I'm just trying to read these. Dino Drops has family in Pleasant Grove, Alpine, American Fork, and my brother's at BYU. I went to BYU.
Cool.
It's a good school.
You should come for a visit.
Gilgamesh says that's a stupid approach to what you were doing a second ago.
Well, I wasn't able to get that switch to trip with these shoes on.
Now
is what I
he's
thought.
taunting you. Can't make it, can't make it, can't make it, can't make it.
Now I was able to finally trip it right, and so I think I'll be able to get up here.
Oh! Do you have a suggestion, Gilgamesh, on a different route to take?
I don't know. It's pretty direct. I mean, I grab the shoes, come over here, trigger that, takes its sweet time with its animation.
Stupek says it isn't midnight here in Chicago. They just did it early.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. I'm glad you didn't have to stay until midnight. That makes it a little easier.
Midnight releases were always the worst. I worked at GameStop for a short period of time.
Like high school?
Yeah, in high school. And we had to do midnight releases for like the Xbox 360 and...
Ah.
this
Just
thing!
Barely a little bit too short.
This part is awful. You need to play this because I'm getting so
I
frustrated with
I
it.
don't think I'd be able to do it any better than you. Dino Drop says, can't wait to visit Let's Board in Brighton sometime. That sounds fun. You'll have to let us know next time you're in the area. Shasta says, I'm with John Carmack. Let's see. I just got bumped up really far.
It's because there's new content coming in, we're missing.
I know, I'm doing my best to keep up with that.
I don't have to read everything.
I'm just trying to know what's going on. And Shasta's basically just saying that the story is not that important.
Okay, we're getting it this time, guys.
Stopak has drawn Banana Dongle out of lurk mode, apparently.
Oh, good.
He called him out directly. Oh my, you lustful banana, you. I don't think we can skip the animation, Judeus, to answer your question. I think it has to happen every single time. Well,
There could be some animation skips for like speed runs that I'm just not aware of.
yeah.
Because sometimes I see people playing the game and they like skip different pieces, but this is like our first time through. There might be some things that we could do better. What is Traden saying?
The thing that most people don't understand, though, is that a game where you have writing and then gameplay isn't that engaging. And it has writing and gameplay working together to accomplish the goal is what we need more of.
Yeah, that's true.
My name is
Okay, I
Banana
made it.
Dongle. Of course I'm lustful.
Oh, I finally made it.
Shasta says, I totally agree with Traden. The best example of that to me is Super Metroid.
Yeah, that's true. We made it in the pyramid.
Good job.
There's a lot of stuff down here. Oh my
There's
gosh,
a lot
there's
of
a lot of
zombies,
baddies too.
Shield yourself. Can you down there?
I don't think I can while I'm in swim mode. See if we can lure
They're
them over to the
fast.
corner or something.
Hallelujah.
Oh wow, there's the water, and that's what we need for that tree, I
The
think.
tree that's crying down there about no water, even though it's surrounded by water.
That's true.
Uh,
Oh, this is a lot easier to collect all these things now. Metal Gear Solid 2 is the only game I have played where the gameplay and story elements... What is he saying?
/ meta-narrative really achieves something comparable in quality to works of art.
I've heard that's really good.
Yeah.
It just disappears into the wall.
Mm-hmm. And apparently makes a new pyramid.
Where'd that other one appear to?
Just around the moat. Many of you guys played Until Dawn? That fits pretty well, I think, with what Traden is saying here, where your choices in the game affect the story and not just the progression through a tree.
Yeah, there was a game called Fahrenheit. I can't remember. It goes by a couple different titles, but it was similar to that too. I'm doing really great with this.
Mm-hmm.
There we are. But Until Dawn looks really good too.
Looks
Plus,
scary.
We're looking to potentially start some scary games, which would be a lot of fun. Oh,
Whoops.
there we are. Till Dawn sounds the title like the title of a porno.
Uh-huh.
It's a PlayStation 4 game that takes
It's about
place,
7 hours long.
Yeah, it's not a really long game, but the idea is that you can play the game several different times because you'll get different endings, and based on the different ways you take the scenarios.
Has a
the
basic
outcome will
framework
change,
that you
yeah.
change, yeah.
But it looks really
It
awesome.
looks really cool from what we've seen so far.
We watched a stream for a couple minutes, and then we decided that we should turn it off because we didn't want spoilers from when we play it.
Yep. But it looked cool from what we saw.
This is King Sandy Butt's tomb.
Turn back or face his wrath.
Sandy Butt. It's like a wrath of its own. Just not to heed our warning, prepare to run.
Y'all need Jesus. Sorry, y'all need health. Says Judas Mac.
Yeah, we do. Feel like something bad is about to happen. That's no good. This music is stressing me out.
It's just gonna get faster and faster.
Come on. It paused briefly.
Welcome back, Stopak. The issue with making a game that has branching stories that vastly change the world is that it's just an unrealistic goal. Yeah,
Shoot.
especially like given the constraints of the media that they're put on.
Trading us if we want 2 gigs of freeware games. I think I'll pass on that.
2 gigs of worth of Windows freeware games. Do we get to unlock free ringtones for our phones?
Oh, we're lucky enough.
That's what I want. Is one of them gonna make my smile look really white?
We have to reopen that pyramid. So it looks like, I don't know if that rain has stopped or if we have to do like another part of it to get more rain.
I have no
water?
idea. Stopak, you must have missed that. It happened earlier already.
What happened?
He said didn't Tweed and Smith say they'd kiss tonight.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, it must have been while you were gone in line for your game.
Yeah, but
sorry.
You've got priorities, so we understand.
They told me by attaching a magic letter to an owl and delivering it to my house, so it must be true. We must have gotten it mixed up with your Hogwarts acceptance letter.
Julius Max, we're kidding. We haven't kissed yet.
Nope.
Stopak was like begging us last time, and we didn't end up doing it. So.
Oh, rain down on you for 1,000 moons.
The Great Vajonas, welcome to our stream. We're hopefully gonna give this keychain out tonight.
It'd be cute overload. The internet would explode. The internet may have to shut down out of like shock.
Yeah,
we've officially shocked the internet.
We've already had enough issues with our stream. We don't want to like ruin it anymore.
Yeah. Oh no. GDS Max says kick Stopak then kiss.
We're not kicking anybody.
Nope. Did that guy ever send them his ultimatum?
What was the
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hubby would never kiss me on stream, says Banana. Well, you guys stream together? I only saw you on the stream. Kick me and I'll try to drop bad things about you guys. We won't kick you.
I think he patted me on the head once, but that's about it.
Oh yeah?
Stopak waves his pen in the air menacingly.
No, we won't kick you. Don't worry. Plus, I don't even think we know how to kick you, so...
It'd be a little challenging given the fact that we're several states away.
Well, no, we could kick you from the chat. And
Oh, I see.
Knock you out of the...
I see what you're saying.
But I'm still kind of new to all this and don't know the different
All the
ways.
magic tricks.
Is there a Jiggy up here? Or a Jinjo?
Gilgamesh does the googly-eyed frog. Direct message them to me. Banana says no, he doesn't want to be in front of the camera. He's rather shy.
That's okay.
That's alright. You guys play games together?
Where is this?
Did we fly through the cactus loop already?
No, there's a honeycomb in there though.
If you don't die.
Yeah, if I don't die, that's right. Let's see, where's the closest fly platform? Maybe one up here. Or this is where the shoes are.
Yawning.
At least.
Sadly, games are primarily a business, and are art second, and that's more true now than ever.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess so. Shasta, the zucchini bread was amazing.
Holy cow.
I've been slowly whittling away at it. Shasta's wife, also known as Chasta, made us some amazing zucchini bread with some chocolate chips and walnuts in it.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
It was so good.
I'm like craving some right now. We still have a little bit more.
Yeah, we do. Very good. Tell her thank you for us. Banana Dongo says, we used to play Age of Empires 2 and 3 together. We played a few games on stream once, but he didn't really enjoy it. He's not much of a gamer.
Yeah.
I don't play many video games either.
Go Fraggle, welcome back. I know you're here for a moment. Before we were having some issues, so we're glad.
Yeah,
you're back with us.
we hope that we have them all straightened out now. Thanks for coming back.
We were having some rough times trying to start the stream tonight.
Yeah, Traden's got some good information on story and gaming tonight.
I don't know where we're trying to get to. This maze.
I tried to get him to play Skyrim once. He made it to character creation and quit, saying everyone was too talky, lol. Don't we have Skyrim? I don't think we've ever played.
We do have it. We haven't played. That's already been triggered. We triggered again. What's gonna happen when the time runs out?
We're gonna die and get mummified.
Don't say that. I don't even know where the end goal is of this little maze. 5.
Dino Drop says,
4.
what are the chances I'd find 2 Mormon guys streaming my first time? Ha ha ha.
That's funny.
Oh, we're dead.
Oh, shoot.
Did you see that?
That was rough.
It's your first time on Twitch tonight?
Cool. Well,
That's
welcome.
really cool. Welcome to Twitch and welcome to our channel. Stopak, we are indeed Mormons.
Yeah, we're
We're kind of
a rare breed of Mormons.
a rare breed of Mormons, but we are Mormons. There aren't many gay Mormons, but here we are. Banana says, I have like 40 and I haven't played very many of them at all.
40 what?
40 games.
Oh, we've got so many games we haven't played. Really sad.
In Steam. Shasta says I fired up the first one. Wait, maybe I'm totally out of context here. I have no idea.
Stuff says we're lying.
What? You lie? Really?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, really.
Kind of a weird combination for sure. But yeah, that's why we don't drink. That's why we don't smoke.
He says, I don't know what Mormon is, but I think it's a flavor of religious. It
Yeah,
is.
You got it right.
The Mormons in some places have a history of being a little bit interesting.
Yeah.
To deal with. I lived in California for a while, and there were a lot of people that didn't love the Mormons too much.
Oh crap! I've opened a can of worms.
During the good old Prop 8 time.
Yeah, that was kind of a disaster.
It was, but they're pretty nice to us. They've been very accepting, even though we're a little different than their average member. Judea says there's lots of Mormons in Laramie.
Cool.
Yeah, you're not too far from Salt Lake City.
All right. I'm not sure exactly where we're headed with this.
Gobo Fraggle One says, I logged in here and knew they were Mormon from their shirts. So it's just what I wear to like work.
That's funny. Is this our stereotype attire?
I guess so.
Sure.
Button-down shirts. We're like late 20s, and so we're starting to dress boring, I guess.
I guess so.
We wear t-shirts too, sometimes.
We
have a lot of t-shirts.
Yeah, we do. Did I make it? I think I made it.
And the haircuts.
The haircuts.
We do have Mormon haircuts.
You're absolutely right.
It's true. The parted hair.
Kristen says it doesn't affect his opinion of us. Oh, thanks.
Because we're nutcases. I'm glad you think we're not nutcases. I hope we're not nutcases. You're soon to be even more different. Remember, the chat vowed to turn you into furries. Gay furry Mormons. Oh boy.
It's probably happened once before.
I've started making my mascot costume.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to be a Ninja Turtle.
What?
Just like that girl on YouTube.
Oh, is she your inspiration?
And she's my inspiration. I visited a Mormon church once and someone happened to come out during sometime when members give their own sermons. I don't know how the sermon thing works. A tense atmosphere with crying involved. It was probably
what's called Fast and Testimony Meeting.
They do it once a month, and it basically is just kind of like open mic. And so, like in the big like main reunion. We go to a Spanish Mormon church, and so I'm mixing Spanglish with English here. There's a big meeting, is what I'm trying to say, that allows for everyone to just kind of like get up and talk about whatever they want to talk about. And so it sounds like somebody had a coming out over the pulpit.
Oh, that's exciting.
And so
I did that once.
That had to have been an interesting meeting to be in. Shasta says, isn't that funny? The older you get, the more you realize wearing professional clothes doesn't bother you.
I know.
And it's like semi-casual, sort of professional. I've got little anchors on it. It's not like just straight blue Oxford or something like that. Hopefully it's not too boring. Tristan says, funny enough, the pink button-up is a select fashion choice of the gay community and the Mormons.
There you are.
That's probably why we don't think anything of it, because we're surrounded by so much of both.
That's true.
Gobo Fraggle One says, do the furry Mormons wear their button-down shirts over their animal suits? Banana Dongle is talking about the large Mormon temple that's there in San Diego off of the 5. I used to live in San Diego. I have been inside. It is a beautiful place. It's beautiful outside though too. They, back in like 1994 or whenever it was that one was opened up after its construction, they did, and they do this with all of those, they refer to them as temples. they do an open house where they invite anyone from the public to come through and like experience what it's like inside. And they do that before they do like a dedication, which if you're Catholic is very similar to like the first mass that's held in a parish. And so anyway, when that particular open house was happening, they had to actually rent out all of the surrounding parking lots all the way down to La Jolla Beach to be able to accommodate the crowds that were coming through. They were seeing traffic of between 100 and 150,000 people a day coming through to tour the temple.
That's crazy.
And so it really is a beautiful building with lots of like really unique kind of Art Deco stained glass and just a really beautiful place.
Stuffpack says Mormons in animal-themed onesie pajamas. Think about it, guys. We could make it a reality.
The official Mormon uniform is a white short-sleeve shirt, isn't it? Like from the Book of Mormon musical on Broadway.
I missed the open house. Yeah, that was
Semantics says, "Woohoo! Banjo Kazooie rules." Thanks for joining us, Semantics.
We're glad to have you here.
Good to have you.
We're doing our first playthrough of the game, so it's pretty new material to us still.
We're just kind of enjoying it as it comes along. We're not doing a speed run or anything like that. We're just kind of figuring things out a bit at a time.
If we get 1 billion followers, we've got a giveaway that we're doing.
I guess so.
Just kidding. It's if we get to 100.
If we get to 100 followers, and the giveaway consists of a little jiggy that Tweed put together last night.
Little jiggy.
He made it out of clay and then fired it, and it's ready to hang on your backpack.
Yeah, hang on your backpack, go on your keychain.
Your
necklace.
We haven't ever done anything as far as a giveaway yet, and so we're starting small, but it'll be fun.
Yeah, we're pretty new to Twitch still. We've been streaming for a little over a month. So it's all pretty new to us. In fact, I don't even know how to kick people out of our chat yet, so here we are.
Gobo says, obviously not a speedrun.
Obviously, yes.
Obviously not.
How many... let's see here. We already have 7 of the jiggies of this level.
So we've only got a couple more to go. 3 more.
I don't know.
We have to get the Jinjo Jiggy?
Get the Jinjo Jiggy.
That one's one of them.
One of them is somewhere around here. He's yelling for help. Whistling. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear him. Is he up above you?
Looking for that before.
Up into the great blue sky? Yeah, we can hear him. I wonder if, like, just because the game knows you're close, what if he's, like, down inside or something?
I don't know. That's what I was just about to check.
I think that could very well be it.
I don't think it's inside, because we were looking in here. We've already
I don't know. I feel like once we go inside, like, the whole level changes out.
Yeah, it loads a different part of the game.
Yeah, it totally does. I don't know.
Oh, it just closed. Let's try.
Stopek says /ban like this, like /ban username. That's how.
Well, we won't do it to you because then you'll draw rude things of us.
Yeah, we can't have you drawing rude pictures. Stopak is also volunteering to be a mod with an iron fist.
Let's see, I think we could do that.
We've talked about doing a mod. We haven't made anyone a mod yet.
Let's see if this is how we do it. No, you can't kick us out now.
Yeah, no kicking.
How that works?
No kicking us.
You can't kick us out. That would be bad news.
Traden says me and Stepak could share an account, and rule is the chat. The chat is Treypack. Treypack the lesbian.
Treypack the lesbian.
Hashtag Treypack the lesbian. The strong lesbian, nonetheless. Shasta says, did I just ban myself? You're still here.
No, you're
Shasta.
still here. Anarchy.
You would have to type it like this. Mod Kim Jong-il. Oh boy.
No thanks. We still need to get up here. We haven't been in here yet. And it might require like the...
We got some other volunteers to be mods. We'll have to see if we... right now we haven't had a mod at all.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how it goes. And unless the one that you just modded and Stopak institutes a blanket ban.
Everybody's now banned. Nobody can watch.
We'll have to add a few of you to the mod list here when we're done with our stream tonight.
Oh no.
Don't do it, don't jump.
I wonder how I open this guy. We haven't been in here yet.
Banana says that's a nice sword you got there, Stopak. You give him a little sword icon, I guess.
Oh, cool. I wonder how we unmod somebody.
Oh, Aladdin's carpet. They're having a sword fight now.
Are you?
Yep, all of them.
Pretty gay.
Shasta has a bad feeling about this.
She's gonna ban everyone.
Antinia says you're gonna ban everyone just to get that keychain.
Oh
Stopak has immediately gone mad with power. Banana says that would be / unmod username.
I figured it might be something that way.
Yep.
How many followers are we at now? I think we're like at 96.
I don't know. We don't have that up in front of us at the moment.
Let's see if we can pull that information up. Oh.
Uh-oh. You're killing it.
Here we are.
Stopak has some mod experience with even partnered streamers with over 100 users in chat. That's great. It's gonna hit audio here. You gotta stop.
I gotta close that out. So we have got 96 people who are following us right now. We just need 4 more.
Xenonix says, I want that keychain. Heart.
If you guys are watching the stream and you haven't followed us yet, give us a little follow. You'll get a Jiggy out of it on screen and potentially a Jiggy in real life.
You get the on-screen Jiggy and maybe a real-life Jiggy.
Uh-huh. I don't know what else we can do in here. There's obviously some places we haven't explored yet.
Tinius is trying hard to unmod Stopak.
So we've come through all these areas. We have some shoes over here we could probably do a little bit more with, maybe. I don't know, what do you think?
I honestly don't know what to do next. We already flew through the cactus loop.
No, we haven't done that yet. That's one more thing.
Are there several of them? Or are they kind of like the...
Where was the flying platform?
It's up on top of one of the pyramids, isn't it? Or on the Sphinx?
Yeah.
Have we been in the Sphinx yet? I don't remember.
We...
Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna die a horrible death.
We're not, we're okay. We opened the Sphinx up with his nose, remember? Did we go inside? Can't remember if we went inside or not. Should we try that now?
Yeah, let's see if we can get in there.
What is Xenonix telling us?
On the top of the last pyramid is a beak bomb target.
Did we not get that guy yet?
I guess not.
Maybe not, because we've... So we've done this one, but on the top of which one? Of the
on the top of the
pyramid?
last pyramid. Oh, Stopak is throwing glitter now. The fight's getting ugly.
It's a glitter bomb.
That one we've already slammed, and that's not a beak bomb one.
Get this guy. Maybe.
Yeah. If we can avoid dying.
Ah, how about that? Okay.
That pyramid up there? No, that's not a pyramid. That's an extra life.
There's this one over here.
Have we not hit that one already? I thought that we hit that.
Maybe we didn't.
What's that little cavern that's out there in the mountain?
Yeah, I've tried to go in there, but I haven't been able to.
Wonk. Is that not the one that we've already gone in?
I swear we've already been in here.
I'm sorry, I thought you were a glitter zombie.
Yeah, we already got this guy.
Yeah, that's right, we talked to him. We already talked to him. I don't know, Gobo. Is there no Mumbo in this world? Have we not seen one yet?
I haven't seen one yet.
Seems like, do you get changed into like a little sand lizard or something? I don't remember. Seems like there should be a Mumbo somewhere. I thought there was one in every world. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, we haven't seen one yet.
Oh, we got our best note score for the world. That's not gonna be it.
Yeah, we've done everything in here.
My bad, I mixed up pyramids. That's alright.
No Mumbo's here, boys.
No Mumbo here, huh? Interesting. He was just over the capacity of the cartridge.
Probably.
Had to eliminate him. There has to be some way for us to get into that little alcove there. There's like a little house.
Cave there. I'm not sure how to get in there. We're so lost.
Yeah, we totally are.
Reals.
We totally are. We're missing 3 Jiggies.
One is the Jinjo Jiggy.
One's the Jinjo Jiggy.
And the other 2 I'm not sure about.
There's got to be a way for us to get in.
To get into that little cavern there. Snake.
All the animals are the best part. It's true, it's always fun.
Find the camel. Oh, where would the camel be? And then there's still that tree that wants water. Right? Remember that?
Yeah, that's right. We want the water tree. Stepek says, have you guys tried Game Shark? I remember
cheating.
those.
Speaking of something similar, we were over at my parents' house, and I was able to find the original manual.
The Nintendo Power Manual?
Nintendo Power Manual for...
Watch out for those.
But for this game, and I was gonna bring it home with me, but I forgot.
Yeah, we totally left it there. Let's see. Are we going to give away the keychain? We have a little bot, apparently, that will help us out with that here and whenever that time comes.
Yeah, there's a couple different ways we could do it. But...
I think that helps it be totally random, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Gobofraggle1 says, you want possible spoilers? Because I think I remember something. Might not even be right. We're up for hints, I think, at this point in the level.
Yeah, hints aren't bad.
Hints are good if you want to give us some. Tanya says the camel is dying.
Where's the camel?
Is the camel waiting for water too, or what? Need water, help. We gotta figure out how to give this thing water. Is there like a bucket or something that we're supposed to be using? The tree is part of the camel thing.
A tree? Which tree? There are a couple trees. The tree is part of the camel thing.
Give us magic
I
shoes.
think there's a switch under the sand that you need the boots for.
Okay.
Can we go in here with the...
No,
we can't
no,
go
no,
in
no.
here. We need the other boots, not the shoes.
The green
Okay.
boots.
Yeah, that's why they have those boots.
Yeah. Well, at least we're cruising around fast. Keep attacking the camel. Camel is up on the right by the pyramid with the pound on it.
Okay. Let's see what we can find. I don't remember seeing a camel.
I don't think I've seen one the whole time we've been in here either.
There are boots in here, though.
Ooh, there's bees too. The boots and the bees.
Oh, hi, John.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi there, John.
Thanks
Have a
for following
jiggy.
us.
Have a jiggy, John.
That puts us at 97?
I think so. We're aiming for 100 tonight. We've only got a few minutes left of the stream. It might be a next broadcast thing. When we do get to... There we go. This is Eggman. Thanks for the follow. Have a jiggy. We've got a little clay jiggy that Tweed made. last night and fired. He made it out of some clay and then fired it, and it can go on like your backpack or something that way. So one of you will be the lucky person who has a real
who's
live
making
jiggy.
up accounts now?
Somebody is.
Is that 99?
I don't know. Did you Google that or remember? Traden remembered.
Where's the camel?
Oh, Hi John says further down to the right. Oh no, Xanonic says further down to the right. Oh, Hi John says haven't played this game in forever. Well, we're glad that you're here. We haven't played it in forever either. In fact, Tweet has never played it.
Yeah.
I played it quite a bit as a kid, but I don't think I ever came to the point of beating it. So
Corey Baxter 3040.
Corey Baxter.
You are a 100 follower, I think. Let's
Is that
double
right?
check that really quick. If that's true.
Take a peek here. And Stopak says he's plugging our Twitter here. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter for all the updates. We do try to post a few times in between broadcasts when we come across cool stuff. Oh, the audio.
Oh, the audio's just
the audio.
Because we're not focused on the game.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's showing 96. I know we've got more than that.
I wonder if it's just not updating.
I wonder if we go to the profile, if it'll show us.
Hello from the White House, Corey Baxter.
From the White House.
Corey Baxter is a character that was on That's So Raven originally. Am I thinking of the right one? And then went on to have a show about like Corey in the House. I'm really stretching my memory here, Corey Baxter. Corey in the House, yeah. Tristan's saying Corey in the House.
You remember a camel anywhere around here?
I don't remember seeing one. Goba Fraggle says it has a flying pad and a mumbo coin. It was under where we just were.
Well, this 30-second delay in the chat is gonna really kill us.
I guess so.
Trying to get here.
All of it. We'll just have to move really slowly.
Oh, down here, is it?
Where he says, yeah, slumming it down here. Smith batting 1,000. And Judius is saying, Traden unfollowed, point and shun. Oh, that's just mean. Machine Gun Laughter is back. Welcome back, Machine Gun.
Hey, we're glad you're here.
This Siegman. This is that my? Am I saying your? This is Siegman. This is Segman. Am I saying your name right?
I think we had trouble saying his name before.
Yeah, we did. Let us know how to pronounce it and we'll try to remember. You both look very successful. Is it because they've been making fun of us? We both wore button-down shirts. We do most days, though, so that's probably going to be something you'll see more than just tonight.
We have a lot of t-shirts, too. Go to the pyramid with the pound switch on the top. Okay, let's head over there.
All right, to the pound switch pyramid.
Thanks for the clear direction.
Thank you.
We're going to follow you guys now. You guys never played Sonic the Hedgehog?
This is Eggman. It's supposed to be This is Eggman. I think we read it right at one point, but then I got confused again. So this is Eggman.
Yeah, of course I played Sonic.
Oh yes, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Which is the one with the pound switch? Is it this one? Okay, so we're at the one with the pound switch. I'm gonna look around.
There's that one right there. Have we?
I think that switch is the one that we had to fly through that little cactus
Okay, I see.
in order to get.
I guess the button downs, but also clean cut.
You can save the t-shirts for Friday streams.
On casual Fridays.
Okay, I'm not going to wear this shirt
office.
next time. I'm going to wear a t-shirt next time. Where is that?
I want to know where it's whistling from too. Maybe when we hit whatever it is that we're supposed to hit here at all. So the island in the sand has the camel, but it isn't rendering.
Oh, really?
The island in the island in the sand. We haven't had characters not render.
Yeah, this is the first time we've had anything like that bad.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
That's not good at all.
Okay, so like let's stop for a second.
The island in the center, there's an island right over here.
Okay.
That's crazy. We're missing a character.
Really?
All right, so we're at the island in the center now.
Okay. There's supposed to be a camel here.
Really? I wonder where he's supposed to be.
He's just too far out. He's just too far away? No, back up by the pyramid. So we need to go back up where we were.
Okay. I'll head back over there.
I'm so confused right now. I have no idea.
Okay, so we're back over by the pyramid, and then there's an area that hasn't rendered yet. Let's see.
So there's supposed to be...
We have hit this guy before. We go further this way? No, we can't.
No. What on earth? Where is he supposed to be from here? Okay.
See what we can see.
So we're up on top here.
Is he out there? Maybe he's out in that
on that little island.
Little island.
Okay, so we have to ride the flying carpet probably.
Except for that flying carpet was like disappearing.
Was it?
Remember, I tried to get on it and it just like dropped us.
And it just went and tried to kill us. Does this game have kill streaks?
There's the
now we can see him. There he is. We just had to be close enough to have him render. I'm not sure. Oh.
See, that's what happens.
Yeah, because it goes away after a flight.
Okay.
So you have to get off. You can't just ride it around endlessly.
Here we are.
I'm not sure that I understand, Corey, about kill streaks. Does this game have kill streaks?
And it's too hot for Gobi. Need some shade. Please help me.
Can Gobi water the tree for us?
Probably.
What's up, Gobi? Here, here's your reward, bear. Gobi's off to cool down.
We're finally making some freaking progress on this game.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh. Crazy. Okay.
All right, we got to ride the magic carpet once it solidifies again, and then get off of it once it disappears.
That's what we were missing.
That's why. Thank you for the hint. We would have been searching forever.
You've been trying to get us here for a long time too. I think just with the delay in the
with the delay,
stream,
we keep ending up somewhere else.
We're not patient enough to stand by too long. Running around in the desert.
Literally, after running around in the desert for hours.
Yeah, quite literally.
Let's see if we can figure out where he's gone to now. If he's over there watering the tree, then we should be able to water the
What
tree.
he's done. Let's come back down here.
Because camels hold water. Everybody knows that.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is. Rode on the desert. Rode through the desert on a bear with no name.
He looks a bit thirsty, but I need all my water for myself.
No. Okay, you're rude.
Can we just, like, give him a ground pound?
Oh, that was even ruder of us. Lovely water. Trunker feels great. Stopak's pointing out, and now it's been 2 hours. Sad face.
Well, technically it's been 1 hour and 28 minutes since we started this broadcast because we stopped and started so many times.
But it is time that we are going to wrap up for the night here in just a minute.
I think we've got to do a giveaway.
Yeah, we do. We need to finish with that. Oh, you got it.
There we are.
Good job.
See what we're looking at here. It's showing... Oh, it shows we have
there
100.
we are. We have the 100.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
So, are we at 9 jiggies now? Let me get away from these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just missing the Jinjo, aren't we?
Yeah. So we've got...
The rainbow static.
We've got 3 more Jinjos to get. Let's see here. We've got 9 out of 10. And we've had 66 of the notes. So...
We're getting close.
How many notes do we have now? Currently. I don't know if it's going to tell us. But I think this is a good stopping point. Maybe we'll go one last time through next time we play.
Figure out if we can get the rest of those little jiggies there, huh?
Yeah, let's take a couple minutes and try to figure out how we're gonna do this this giveaway. Let me see if I can.
With a lovely decoration for your backpack.
Oh, hi, John asked if we're playing on an emulator. Yeah, we are.
We
We're
are
playing
indeed.
on-
That's where the rainbow static of Doom is coming from.
Yeah, we're playing.
It's
on
actually an upgrade.
It's called.
Looks
Open
really
Emu.
nice.
So
We're playing on a Mac with an emulator.
we're gonna have to have Nightbot join us again.
Okay, here comes Nightbot. Sorry guys, just for a minute.
No yelling in all caps.
No yelling in all caps or else he will remove your comment. Sup, I'm Nightbot, a chat moderator bot on Twitch. Alrighty.
So there's a couple different ways we could do a giveaway. We can do a question and answer, but we'd have to come up with some sort of question.
Let's just do a random number, and then whoever's closest
Yeah, I think that's
gets
how it
it.
works.
The random
So-
number generator.
Everybody in the chat can participate.
Anybody who's here.
We are starting this random number, and so it's going to begin in about 15 seconds. And so we've got a random number here, and you guys have, I think, unlimited tries.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how many tries you get, but we'll see if anybody gets it. Oh, well, that's a really high number.
That is a very high number. Far above 100.
69.
And I'll give it a few seconds here. Oh, hi John chooses 69. The audio is going kind of crazy, isn't it?
Now we'll have to focus back on the game. Still no. I guess counting up from 1 would be a good way to get it.
There you go.
I don't know.
Right,
how
we're gonna
many-
let it go for like 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna do the stop. So lock in your answer here.
Well, I think
Range is 1 to 100.
did somebody get it? Sweet, banana
Oh
dongle,
my
you
gosh,
got
that's
it.
how it works. Okay,
Way to
banana
go.
dongle, you hit the nail on the head.
Awesome. So, banana, this is what we got for you. We've got a jiggy,
You get a real life jiggy.
a real life jiggy. This can be like a zipper pull, or it can be just a keychain or a necklace, or whatever it is that you'd like to use.
Something to
this
hang
with.
on your little key peg board.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You could use it for lots of different things. This is something that we handmade, and so it's part of the game. This is what we've been collecting throughout the game so far.
And it's handmade by our very own Tweed here. So
we were working on it last night. So yeah, an earring.
an earring. There you go. You
If you
can
want. We don't have the other one, so that one's.
you can wear it out for your night on the town.
But banana, if you want to send us a message, then we can get your address and send it out to you.
Yeah, we'll mail it to you.
So.
Well, we know how those little random number things work now. I had no idea how it was going to play out, but there we
Yeah,
go.
for sure.
Now we know.
If you guys haven't given us a follow yet, definitely follow. That way you can get a notification for when our next stream is.
And thanks to all of you who are following. It's good to have you with us each time that we're here. We love the activity in the chat. We've got a really, really fun group of people, and we love having you guys here. So
Yeah, and thanks for everybody for being patient at the beginning. We had a pretty rough start at tonight's stream. I think we
we were having several different technical issues, but you rode it through with us. So
we finally got it figured out. So we beat most of the desert level tonight, and we've got one more jiggy left to get through the Jinjos. So I think next time we're going to start up with that and move on. I'm not sure what the next area of the game is, but we'll figure it out together, I'm sure.
yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you next time, Thursday 9 p.m. Mountain Time, and we'll just, I guess, look forward to seeing you there. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night. See you guys.